I'm very, very pleased to have won this award, together with my co-authors, of course. I think it is something I was never really considering, writing teaching cases in the past. But since I've gotten involved in this, I can really see that through this kind of work, scholarship, we can, as professors, also contribute a great deal to learning, particularly learning among students, executives and so on who use these cases. So I'm very pleased to have won this award, and I think it's a significant honor. Yeah, I think our case is of course one that deals with one of the most valuable companies in the world, Apple. And for that reason, of course, I mean, Apple will always be a company that's going to attract a lot of attention from media, but also from students and so on who know this company, who might like to work for it, and we think about it in other ways. So it certainly helps that it's an Apple case. But I think what's also really interesting about our particular case is that it deals with a set of issues about Apple that I think is known, but maybe people haven't talked about it that much and sort of tried to analyze it, right? It deals with the shadow side of Apple in a way, and some of the problems they've experienced in China in their supply chain with corporate social responsibility. So it is not a story about how great and wonderful Apple is. It's also not necessarily a story that says, you know, Apple is a really bad company, but it does detail some of Apple's struggles in this particular area. And I think that's also something that's attractive, and also because it can be taught in a variety of courses. So it can be taught in strategy, international business, because it's a China angle, supply chain, operations management, as well as corporate social responsibility. Right. If you want to write a case, I think you need to write cases about companies and topics that you're truly and properly interested in yourself. In my particular instance, I came about this Apple case by watching documentary on television, and I thought, this is really interesting, I've got to go and write a case. It was actually my first case. I've never written a teaching case before, and I think passion or some kind of interest in the topic is really important. Now, it being about corporate social responsibility, I think there's always this danger that you sort of want to put forward your views about what the company did right or wrong, and what your own ethical stance is in this respect. Of course, that's not something you should do. So that's another aspect, particularly for a case like ours. And then I think what's really important is that you present issues that can be discussed and debated in class, especially in an area like strategy where there isn't one single perfect solution. Students need to build their own point of view on the case, and these can also be contrasting points of view, and then bringing out the debate in the classroom setting is a really nice way for students to generate some new insights.